Okay, so I've been getting a lot of questions about bunker shots with the square-to-square technique, and reality is there are a lot of techniques that you can use to hit bunker shots, and they sort of depend on the situation. But I want to just show you guys a little drill that's like step number one in understanding how to hit a bunker shot properly. And there's definitely, in the full course on bunkers, you'll see every shot for every situation, but the baseline, the most important thing, and this is pretty critical and it's not unique to bunker shots, the most important thing is that you can have some awareness or some sense of the bottom of your swing arc. So just like when we're hitting full shots, we want to have an idea of where the bottom of our swing arc is. We want to have that same idea when we're hitting a bunker shot. Now I think the easiest way to understand it is just draw a line in the sand in the bunker, and then just imagine that you're going to get equal parts on either side of that line when you swing. So your intention is to have the bottom of your swing right around the ball or slightly in front of it, and you're going to try to have just equal parts on either side of the line. So that one started here, exited here. So I've actually got a little bit more, I'm leaning a little bit more toward the target side, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. As long as my club enters the sand before it gets to the ball and continues to go down somewhat through the ball, then I'm going to get clean contact and get it out of the bunker. So I'm just going to show you this drill. Just basically set in your normal preset alignment. Big difference, and you can see this in the ball position video that I did on driver and bunker shots. But the big difference with that preset is from your angle, it kind of looks like I've got the shaft leaning forward, but relative to where I want the ball to go, it's actually aligning the club up to the target. And so that forward shaft lean is actually really good because it helps us get through impact with a solid alignment so the club's not getting stuck in the sand. But relative to the target, it's not leaning forward at all. It's actually square to the target. It's just leaning forward relative to my alignment and my stance. So we'll set up with kind of neutral weight, if anything, maybe slightly toward the lead foot. Set the handle slightly forward, but again, the face is going to be square to the target. That means that we're going to be slightly open to it. And then we're just going to turn back and turn through. And one of the big keys when we're turning through is that we want that face to stay looking up at the sky. That'll ensure that the backside of the club, the bounce, is going to be what's going through the sand. If we have the leading edge going through the sand or we roll the club face over, the club kind of gets stuck and makes a much bigger divot in the sand, which makes it hard to get it solid, hard to get it out. So again, have a line in the sand, just set the shaft forward, turn back, turn through, keep that face looking up, and you'll see that your divot's nice and shallow, and we're going for equal on either side of the line. I'm going to go ahead and hit a couple shots just so you can get an idea of what it looks like. So that's a real simple one, just getting it up and out. My club entered here, exited here. Again, it's leaning a little bit on the target side, but that's really okay. As long as it enters the sand first and goes through with the bounce exposed, it'll get the ball out. Okay, that one actually hit the pin. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like down the line, again, my line is right here, just about even with the ball. I'm going to set the shaft forward, but it's going to be pretty much square to my target. And then I'm going to take my alignment to allow for the club face to be square to the target. So I've still got forward shaft lean, it's just leaning a bit left of the target. And again, at alignment, the shaft and the face are pointed at the target. And I'll just rock back and rock through. The ball should come out pretty clean every time.